This is ZW 31.4 EM, sponsored by Van Allen Belts. Wherever you need support or someone to keep you from falling down, Van Allen Belts are there. Because we super care about you, and not in the creepy way. Buy a Van Allen belt today.
Good morning, Zakera Ward. Suraya here, and alongside me is my friend and co-host Jorik. It's currently 0800 in Galactic Standard Time, and we'd like to begin today with a warning from CSEC. Please, do not touch the keepers. I know it might be tempting to poke them, or to throw bits of trash at them to see if they flinch, or to scan them with your Omni tools, but please, just don't.
I fail to understand how someone would gain amusement by provoking the keepers in the first place.
It's just, they're so diligent, you know? They don't react to anything. They just sit there working on who knows what. You know what, Jorik? I don't trust them.
And why is that?
Because what are they working on all the time? Why do they get to just move around the Citadel wherever they please? Sometimes they walk in on you while you're sleeping. I'm telling you, Jorik, they're gonna kill us all.
That seems a bit extreme.
Maybe. But yes, the keepers keep things clean throughout the Citadel, and despite their murderous intentions, it's much easier for us to keep letting them do that than to have our custodial crew clean up any puddles that may result from you guys poking them. Actually, does the Citadel even have a custodial service, Jorik?
It does not. I'm fairly certain that the keepers are the Citadel custodial crew, at least informally.
Well, there you go, guys. Keepers. Don't touch them. So, Jorik, what did you do this weekend?
I did not do much. I finally finished moving furniture into the new apartment. It was quite tedious. I wish I had a keeper of my own to do it for me, or at least assist me.
Yeah, that would be nice. But what would you feed it?
I don't know. Perhaps some plankton?
Well, you know what I did? I went and saw the movie Tentacles.
Ah, how was that?
Campy and awesome. It was basically Jaws, but with a Hannah as the shark. And I gotta say, I really think Weeks nailed the part.
Weeks?
He's the Hannah actor that played the, Hannah Shark. I'm telling you, he's got a bright future in movies.
Well, it's nice to know that your taste in films remains questionable at best.
How would you know? Have you even seen a movie? I'm telling you, before you die, I will drag you to a movie theatre at some point. You really don't know what you're missing. If there's one thing humans do best, it's movies. Which reminds me of something I wanted to talk about today. We here at the station have been getting a lot of emails and calls from our listeners asking if it's okay or normal for a human and a Turian to be working together. And here's the part that's a little bit more disturbing. Some of you guys seem to be downright against it. So, let's get this straight right now. Guys, it's no big deal. It's 2183. Different species working together should be considered the norm. I mean, the first contact war was almost 30 years ago. Honestly, get over it.
I'm inclined to agree. There is nothing beneficial about holding a grudge. Doing so prevents fair judgment and allows for error.
Exactly. Jorik is my pal, and I'm happy to be working with him.
Thank you, Suraya. That sentiment means a lot to me, and I too see you as a good friend and an exceptional human being.
You're welcome. You deserve it. You're a great person, Turian or otherwise. And hey, it's not like you're a Batarian. And now it's time for traffic and news. Take it away, Jorik.
Regarding traffic, all terminals are functioning properly and all shuttles are moving at proper speeds. There is some slight congestion around the Silver Coast Casino, so be prepared to add a little extra time to your travel if you'll be passing through the area.
It's probably all the people leaving from the weekend, but I'm sure everyone's happy to be going back to work today, right? Right?
I'm sure that everyone's simply joyful.
I was kidding. Mondays are evil.
Ah. As for the news, the big topic this morning is what's going on with Binary Helix, which, up to this point, has been nothing. The KROGAN group that funds them is landing here at the Citadel in a few days to investigate their progress.
That's not gonna go well.
Likely not.
Thank you, Jorik. And now it's time for the debut of a new segment. Some relationship wisdom from our very own matriarch of romance, Asar Amor.
KROGAN man, help prevent another Genevieve outbreak. Always use protection. KROGAN man condoms now in Spike for Her Pleasure and Berserker.
Thank you. Hello, my fellow ward citizens. Today we're going to start with something simple. How to talk to someone of the opposite gender. A lot of you listening right now probably think that this is a rather easy thing to do, but it never hurts to refine your game, does it?
It does not.
Shh.
Let's begin with Asari. If you are an Asari looking to romance another Asari, then I have one easy piece of advice for you to follow. Don't. We have an entire galaxy of people for you to meet and date. Why waste such good genetic material by dating another Asari? Besides, two Asari getting together can have dire consequences.
Wow. Dire consequences. Really?
I'll explain later, dear. Just know that anyone can date anyone, of course, but an Asari must not date another Asari. Now then, Turians. You're a blue-blooded female Turian soldier who just got back from a rather strenuous tour, and now you've come home to nobody. How do you intend to fix that? By going to the bar and snagging a Turian hunk for yourself, of course. And how would you best do that? Well, if you can stay lean and in shape, and keep those fringes short and trimmed, you should be just fine. As for the men, same thing applies, except keep your fringes long and sharp instead. And, of course, the ladies generally prefer a man of action. Headstrong and responsible, the Turians are a strong and proud race. Its men are expected to hold up the standard.
I meet all of these criteria. Why do I not have a mate yet?
It's your personality, Jorik. Your personality needs to lose weight.
What?
But what of the humans? Well, if you're a female human trying to get a male human's attention, simply wear as little clothing as possible.
Hey.
Make sure that your sparse clothing really accentuates your curves, too.
Hey!
I'm kidding, love. Although you can't deny that humans are a very visual species, at least in that particular regard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fairly certain that humans are the only ones who have created and still employ the use of makeup.
I've been meaning to ask about that, actually. What exactly is makeup?
They're chemical compounds that help to improve a human's facial appearance. They have a thing called lipstick that helps brighten lips, and a powder that can hide skin blemishes, as well as other similar objects. All makeup is temporary, of course.
Interesting. Why don't humans just rely on their standard features, Suraya?
Why do Turians care about their fringes? I don't know. Women can be shallow and men can be pigs sometimes, I guess.
Men can be pigs. Are we still referring to humans?
Careful, dear. I doubt that Jorik understands human idioms very well.
That was a colloquial metaphor!
So wait, when Turians polish our fringes, is that the same as makeup?
Don't think too hard, dear. But yes, it does somewhat. So, does everything I've said so far seem like it'd be a bit tedious? Because it is. Sharpening your fringes, wearing makeup, it's too much work. Who has time for it? So, to save yourself some time and credits, do this one thing instead. That hunk at the bar or that girl at the mall, see them for what they are. A person.
What?
There's a saying I recently heard from someone. Treat your woman like a diamond, not a piece of meat. But don't you see? That right there is precisely the problem. Aren't diamonds and meat both still just objects?
I don't get it.
Seems that I'm not the only one bad with metaphors.
Shut it, Jorik.
It's like what you said earlier, Suraya. Turian or otherwise, we are all still just people. So, my advice to you, novice romantic, before you go talk to that guy, before you approach that girl, look at them not as a prize to be won, nor as another number on your scoreboard, but as a person. A person just like yourself, with thoughts and feelings and all those other wonderful things that make us who we are. My name is Asar Amor, and that is my advice. Love long and prosper.
That was certainly interesting.
Yeah, I guess.
I take it from your voice that you don't agree.
Ugh, it's just, I don't know. I can't necessarily speak for other species, but human men can be very appearance-based. More often than not, women are trophies first and people later. If ever.
Not to pry, but how would you know?
I just do, okay, Jorik? I know these things.
If you say so. Well, Matriarch Amor did say that humans are a visual species.
Yeah, she's kinda right about that, honestly. Which makes it refreshing that my co-host isn't a human. Sometimes you just need a break from them, you know?
No, I don't.
Well, that's our show. Special thanks to Asar Amor. We'll be hearing more from her very soon. Till next time, I'm Suraya and he's Jorik. Enjoy the rest of your day here at the wards.
Good morning, Zakera Ward.